You know what they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and take a look at this beautiful build right here. See, you think it's beautiful, I don't. Why? Because I see a problem. See, you see 87 driver dunk, that's good enough for silver posterizer and contact dunks. You see 93 ball and you're like, hey, I can specialize in shooting, spend my 2 build spec cap breakers right here to go to 92 3 ball, get the zip code takeover, get the dead eye badge on gold, and the art cadence badge on gold. You see really good playmaking, all the good dribble moves you want, silver pace, silver lightning launch, good passing, and good passing badges. You come over here, you look at the physicals, you're like, oh, that's gold flash. You get some ankle braces, you get gold workhorse, you get movable enforcer, you got really good vertical to help you snap these rebounds, because you do get 70 O board for sink snatcher on silver. You look over here, you're like, oh, you get silver defensive badges too. But I see a problem. See, this build is going to be really good in August, really good in September, but how's it going to be in October and November? So I make a build like this, right? So this build, of course, you guys do see the problem, right? No drive and dunk, no finishing. But I see potential. So the drive and dunk goes from a 59 all the way up to an 87. And since you glitched out that category, that allowed you to load up elsewhere on the build. So you're able to get some mid-range on the build now. Now you're a full 3-level scorer. You can still maintain that same playmaking, that same physical, that same rebounding, and you get a little bit more steal. So you can make the build a little bit better, right? If you decide to glitch out a category. But what's the problem with this build? Well, in August, September, it might not be the best. But come October, November, it will be better than the other one. So now the question you guys might be asking is, well, Fresh, which build should I make? And I cannot answer that question for you. You have to be able to answer that question yourself. The question is ultimately, are you going to play this game for only a month? Or are you going to play this game for the full year? Because you're playing it for the full year, definitely make this version. Because you're going to get the 5 cap breakers, you're going to get 10 cap breakers, 15 cap breakers, 20. And the build will just get better and better as the year goes on. But you're going to make the other version, it's not going to be nearly as good when you got 10, 15, 20 cap breakers, and you're going to feel obligated to make a new build. I do not want you guys wasting money on the same build over and over because you used the wrong cap breaker combination. So now we got ourselves in a dilemma. Do I show the 0 cap breaker version of the build, which is far inferior in my opinion? Or do I show the optimized cap breaker of the build that's made for in-game, but you will have to thug it out for a month or two? Well, why do either or when I can do both? So from here on out, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys both versions of the build. I'm going to show you guys the optimized build at the end of the video, and I'm going to teach you guys how to manipulate the cap breakers. In the beginning of the build video, I will show you guys the first version of the build made for day 1. Without further ado, let's go back to the lab and show you guys how to manipulate the 6'8", dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers on this build that we're going to call Homelander. So here's the build right here at the height 6'8". We went 190 pounds. The reason we went 190, we wanted to get that 70 offensive rebounding for the silver sink snatcher badge, and we also went 6'8" wingspan. If you want to go 6'9" wingspan, you can do that. Going up to 6'9" will make it so you lose the zip code takeover, but you don't care for that. You can go 6'9" wingspan and you'll get 89 drive and dunk. 89 drive and dunk will allow you to get the pro contact dunks off of 1 foot animations. And then you can lower the weight, and then you get a little bit faster. You get +1 speed, +1 agility, and you can still get that 70 offensive rebounding. So this is the build. I'm going to show you guys how to make a build for 0 cap breakers, and then I'm going to show you guys the optimization of the build with the proper cap breakers. So you want to get the drive and dunk up to the desired rating you want. In this case, you want 87 drive and dunk. 87 drive and dunk needs 75 vertical to pair with it. That will give us that silver posterizer badge, as you guys can see right there. It also gives the pro contact dunks. 87 drive and dunk, 75 vertical, been one of the best combinations for years in 2K. The next thing you want to go to is the shooting. So in this case, we want to have 3 ball. 3 ball has been one of the most important ratings on 2K year in, year out. It's an S tier rating. It's how you win games on 2K, how you win games in real life. You want to get this as high as you want. I like to go a couple under, that way I can allocate my cap breakers for it to get up higher later on, because I will probably specialize in shooting. But you guys specialize in a different thing, you could go all the way up to 92. The other thing you guys want is probably your ball handle. You want to be able to create your own shot, right? Whatever rating you want for the animations you desire. So 81 gives you silver handles for days, that's a good starting point. But going past 81 will not give you any other badges except ankle assassin. That's when you go all the way up to 86. Going to 85 will give you more animations, so you know what animations you want and how to cook up. You might need 85, you might need only 81, it's your guys' call there, but let's just go up to 85 for this scenario. Your speed with ball, you want to go to 75, but I don't know what the best dribble styles are. and going up to 80 will give you pace, and this is actually a really good rating to have because you're going to be doing a whole lot of dribbling on the build. So I like to go up to 80 to get not only the badge, but also more dribble styles, and just to get the rating up so I can be a tad bit quicker. Now for your physicals, you want to go down here to the speed and the agility. You want to raise this up, and they actually got badges now that you can target. So Flash, you need 87 speed, and then you need 81 agility for that. So you definitely want to get Gold Flash. It's a new badge. It might be juiced. I don't know exactly if 2K did the testing or not, but I want to get at least 87 speed and 81 agility if I can get it. Now I like to go higher here, and the reason I like to go higher is because getting your agility up will also help you move up and down the court without the ball. So that's great for getting open off ball, great for making rotations, staying in front of your man because your lateral quickness and stuff like that, great thing to have. You also get workhorse at 85, so that's another good thing to have, and it will also pair with your perimeter defense over here. So you're going to have to get your perimeter defense up, and you want to get this perimeter defense up to, in my opinion, at least at 82, but ideally at 85 to start. 86 is optional. Now we go down here to the steal. I don't know what you guys play like. I like to be versatile. If I predict the pass, I like to hit square and hopefully get rewarded. I recommend at least a 60 steal. Some of you guys be having super low steal. That's not my play style, but that's your play style. You can get away with it. You can put these points elsewhere. Me personally, I think 60 is too low. I would go to 77 as a bare minimum, and I want to get the paper controller badge, right? So this year you need 70 block and 60 interior. I want to do that right there, and now this build is kind of good to go. You're only a 96 overall, so you got a lot of attributes to play around with. Now, I will always recommend you guys get the pass accuracy up. I think 60 pass accuracy is troll. I think you're throwing your teammates. You ain't throwing the pass, you're throwing the game. Now, I would recommend at least 80, but some of you guys are cool with just like a 70-something. You want to go that route, you could get the mid-range up, and now, you know, gotta get some free throw, you play 3v3. 5v5. This is a finalized build right here if you guys want something like this. Now, this is a very fire version, but compared to the other one, what happened? You sacrificed a whole lot of pass accuracy, you sacrificed a whole lot of steal, and you sacrificed all the offensive rebounding. It's your guys' call on how you want to make the build, but I'm going to show you guys the optimized version now. Alright, so this is the optimized cap breaker combination, and what you want to do here, you go from 59 driving dunk all the way up to an 87. We know that's the method because we did that last year on NBA 2K26, and it carried over to this year. Now we want to go 89 3 ball here. 89 3 ball is a great rating to have because it gives you silver deadeye, silver limitless, gold set and fire and stuff like that. You want to go 90 mid-range here. You want your mid-range to be 5 lower than your desired rating. The reason why, when you upgrade the mid-range, it's also upgrading the close shot, and that is going to be super expensive once you start crossing this high 80 and 90 threshold of mid-range. So we want to go up to 95 mid-range. That way we can get static midi on Hall of Fame, and we can also get quick trigger on gold. Now we go over here to the pass accuracy. Whatever number you guys want, the better. I like 86 pass accuracy on my shooting guards. I like 90 plus on my point guards. 86 pass accuracy will actually give some really good pass styles, but most importantly, it gets you gold dimer. I've been seeing how you guys been shooting on 2K27. Lord knows y'all need this legend dimer. You got to get gold infused plus 2 for your teammates. Oh my goodness, dudes cannot shoot this year. Now, ball handle. You want to go at least 85 or 86 if you want the ankle assassin, but you want to fine tune this. This is actually super expensive to get up because when you raise the ball handle, it's also upgrading the drive and layup. It's also upgrading the post control. So what you really want to do is go 82. The reason to go 82 is because you get a bash token right here at 82, so that's good to go there. And you can allocate 3 to 4 cap breakers to go up to 85 or 86. You get better animations, and you get the silver ankle assassin badge. For the speed with ball, it's the same thing. You want to max this out not only for the badges, just to get the rating up and get better dribble styles. For the speed, you want that 87 speed. For the flash badge, you want that 85 agility for the gold workhorse. For the vertical, you need 75 so you can get the contact dunks. For the strength, 71 is such a great target to go for because you get 2 badges here. Look at that bruiser, and you guys will see a movable enforcer will become bronze when we get it up. So you guys see a movable enforcer lights up right there. You want to get your perimeter defense up. You want to go 85 at least. And then for your steal, I recommend 83. Since you're optimizing the build, you want to reach the maximum capabilities of perimeter and steal that you can get on your build at this height and wingspan. So we do that here for all silver defensive badges. And this block category down here is actually glitched out as part of the dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers, so you get a lot of boost here. But since it's actually glitched out, it's fairly cheap to upgrade, so you want to actually get this all the way up to a 70. And then you want to get the interior defense up to a 60. That way you're able to get the bronze paint controller badge. Now you're a 98 overall. You still got some attributes to play with. Where can you put them? Well, you could go on perimeter defense to go up to an 86, but going up to 86 is actually fairly expensive, similar to ball handle. Going up to 86 perimeter will raise your defensive rebounding as well, and depending on what you got your O board at, it can also raise that. I recommend you do upgrade your O board though. Upgrading your O board will help you maintain these dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers, and that's exactly what you want. Another thing that can help you get these cap breakers is upgrading the speed, the pass accuracy, and push comes to shove, you can upgrade the post control. All these things will help you maintain these cap breakers. Now, if you want to fully optimize the build, like I said, you'll lower the perimeter defense. If you want to go even crazy, you could kind of lower it to like an 82 even. 82 would then allow you to spend like 4 cap breakers to get it all the way up to an 86 that way. But again, that's like end game type stuff where you got 25 cap breakers already. So now you got a few points left over from here. You could go higher on the pass accuracy. You could go 3-ball. You could go ball handle. It's your guys' call. And you guys be like, I don't like how this build's looking. What do you want to take off of the build? If you want to, you can swap the pass accuracy for some more ball handle. You can swap that for more perimeter defense. You can swap it for more 3-ball. You can do whatever you want. But this is better when you optimize it like this, because you get way more stuff when you optimize how to spend the cap breakers. You're not getting +1s and +2s and stuff like that. You're getting big boosts like this and the best cap breaker combination family. In this case, the dunk, block, vertical cap breakers are some of the best in the game, especially for the height 6'7" and 6'8". Now let's go over here to the pass accuracy, get this back up to a 70 for Elite Silver Dimer, get the free throw up to an 83, that's the threshold last year. And now this is what the build could look like if you guys want to make a day one build that all you need is 5 cap breakers and you're good to go. Here you guys go right here. You compare this one to the other build I showed you guys for 0 cap breakers, you get more steal here, you get more offensive rebounding, you get more mid-range, you get more 3-ball. I don't even know all the bad things about that first build, because it's one of those builds I just hate making because I know it's not going to last that long. And I'm a patient guy, so I can thug it out on a build like this for a few weeks to a month and then get my cap breakers and be good to go, have one of the best builds on the game. Other people, not so patient, right? They want the best build week in, week out, day in, day out. They're willing to drop 50. I could have done this on the build, drop another 50 the next day. I'm not that guy. I'm going no money spent this year. I encourage you guys to not do the same, because I think 2K has ruined the no money spent grind. But I do encourage you guys to actually try to make in-game builds that are good in August and good in April, if you guys can and you guys are willing. That way you can reduce how much money we're giving 2K each year, and you can use that money elsewhere in your lives. Now, last but not least, to make sure we got the cap breakers, what can you do? Of course, you can check on 2K Court Vision on the 2K HQ app. But you can also just lower the free throw. And you guys see right here, we do have the cap breakers. Why? Because dunk, it comes a lot early. You guys don't know about the free throw method. I will explain that in greater detail on September 4th. I want to do cap breakers 3.5. It'll be a whole refresher on everything I know about cap breakers. And that will be a gear up for cap breakers part 4 that come later on in that month. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys on the next one. God bless.